looks at you as his primary care physician as well. We lovingly call him Dr. Dirt. And he is one of the most knowledgeable people on the whole planet when it comes to minerals and nutrition. We actually do something called the Mineral Mind Tour together. I know Dr. Wallach is usually on that with us too. And we get to go to this place in the middle of nowhere in Utah. And Richard actually gave me this mineral. So this is the live piece of mineral from our Mineral Mind in Emory, Utah. And we can go there and lick these rocks. Yeah, this is what's in your bottle of minerals here that Dr. Glynn was talking about earlier. So I'm sure Richard will talk a little bit about the minerals. Richard's been at Youngevity since day one. He is the master formula. Steve Wallach actually just told me that he's known Richard longer than he's known Michelle. So I think they owned a fish tank store together or something crazy like that they started. So that's so awesome that how far back Steve Wallach and Richard Renton go.
What would be known as an aquarium company.
An aquarium company, yeah. Richard's also one of the master formulators in the company. So he's the brains behind all the Youngevity labeled products here. He is Mr. Quality Control. And one of the things, I love so many things about Youngevity, but one of the key things I love is the quality control. So not only is the products got the best formulas in it, and each product contains the different cofactors that it needs for that product to work optimally in your body, but the quality that goes into these products and the ingredients is unbelievable. I mean, the lengths that Richard goes to and Steve goes to and Dr. Wallach goes to make sure that the most highest quality ingredients are in each one of our products is, if you could just touch on that for a moment, that'd be unbelievable to hear that part of Richard's role in the company. But Richard's also a 5-star executive here. He won the Presidential Award of Excellence. He's in the Youngevity Hall of Fame. And what I love Richard Renton for the most is his analogy that he came up with, because I'm an analogy guy, of the sunflower. So he came up with this analogy that the stem of the sunflower is our minerals, the center of the sunflower is 90 for life, and then all the petals around the sunflower are our different add-on products, which I absolutely love and I teach every single day. So without further ado, Richard Renton.
Thanks for everyone being on. Hey, so we only have 18 minutes, so I'm going to just jump right in there. And I've been working with Doc for 25 plus years now, as far as doing formulas, about sharing the message and everything, and working with downlines, whether with Youngevity or the company before. And I think the biggest thing people always ask me is, there's so many products, how do I know which one to pick? And so I thought I'd go through the basic, Paul mentioned the sunflower. So if you can picture the sunflower, the middle of that sunflower, we talk about the 90 essential nutrients. And if you've heard Doc's lecture or listened to his tape, then I'll encourage that all of you get CDs. Sorry, I'm old enough to know what a tape is. If you get that CD, he talks about 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 60 vitamins, and 2 members of the essential fatty acid family as being all 90 essential nutrients. Well, so that's the center of the flower. And if you want to start taking a package that's the center of the flower, and I'll try to hold this so it doesn't blur in and blur out, the Healthy Start Pack. And so if you consider that the center of the flower and you understand and you read the ingredients, you'll see that all the 90 essential nutrients are in there at all the optimum levels. And if we can get our people just to understand what this package is, that makes it easy to recommend. Because if in doubt on what they should take, and you don't have Doc's books, I'll encourage you to get Let's Play Doctor or Dead Doctors Don't Lie or the new book when it comes out and read about it. Just taking the Healthy Start Pack will overcome a majority of those challenges. Now, that being said, let's start talking about a few of the petals that will really make a difference in your lives. And the first one is that over the years that I've worked with people, I've realized that a majority of them have multiple things going wrong with their body because they haven't been taking the 90 essential nutrients. They may have joint problems. They may have heart challenges. They may have poor digestive. They may they may have blood sugar problems, and they have multiple problems, more than one. And so what that tells me is that they don't have a healthy gut. Because, if we take in all these 90 essential nutrients and we take them and we don't see the results we're expecting, it's probably because your gut isn't absorbing it because it's in such bad shape. You're taking the bad foods, you're eating gluten, and your body isn't able to absorb it. So what do we do with this? And what I start all my people on is what's called the Healthy Digestive Pack, which, I'm going to pull my props up here, which is the Healthy Start Pack plus, as I dump them in my lap, Flora FX and enzymes. And if you do that and you go gluten-free and you stop eating the bad foods, all of a sudden your gut will start to get healthier. And so a lot of the people I take, no matter what their health challenge is, the first 2 months, they're on this Healthy Digestive Pack, because I know that this stuff isn't free, and that if I don't get results, they're not going to stay on it. And therefore, 9 times out of 10, they have digestive issues. Let's fix the digestive issues. Now, a lot of the times, I'll add a bottle of the plant-derived minerals to the formula just because they need the extra minerals, and that will make your gut heal faster. And so, as Peter was talking in there earlier, if they're taking none, have them take 1 or 2 ounces. If they're taking 1 or 2 ounces, have them take 2 or 4. Do that 30-day experiment and see if they see a change. There's the bottom line. See if they see a change. Because if you can get them to see the change, maybe take Paul's health survey at the beginning, and then after 30 or 60 days, they see a change, then they understand the benefits, and all of a sudden the cost isn't the issue anymore. It's how can I get healthier? Now let's say healthier means they need to control their blood sugars, maybe because they have too much weight, maybe because it's a type 2 diabetes, maybe all sorts of different things relating to blood issue. Then what we want them to add on to it is sweeties. And this is called the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. So 90 essential nutrients plus sweeties equals the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. And eat smart. A lot of people come to me and they go, I've been taking the blood sugar pack and my blood sugars haven't come down. I go, well, what are you eating? Oh, I had French toast for breakfast, and then I had a sandwich for dinner, and then I had mashed potatoes and gravy and all this. And I go, that's because you're not eating smart. You need to get rid of some of those carbohydrates, and you need to get rid of that gluten and start eating some fresh fruits and vegetables and proteins that are good for you. Eat eggs. There's nothing wrong with eggs, right? And take this, and then you're going to start seeing results. I can provide you all the tools you want, but if you don't put the tools in your hand or in your body and take care of it, you're going to have a problem. So then we run into people that have joint problems, arthritis, bursitis, tendonitis, fibromyalgia, and all that. And we can't say that we can cure that, but if I can get you to feel better, doesn't that make a difference? So then we came out with the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. So you guessed it, in the middle is the Healthy Start Pack. And then we add 2 things, glucogel and CM cream. Now the CM cream is a great product. It reduces inflammation. It's beneficial. It drops the inflammation in your body. It's a topical. You just put it on wherever your sore joints are. It's derived from members of the essential fatty acid family, so it has no adverse side effects. Find me another anti-inflammatory that doesn't have any adverse side effects, because you're going to find that they all do, except for this product. It's great, smells great, feels great. It's got peppermint oil and all sorts of other things in it. And then back in Doc's original tape, and I love the original tape, and I'm going to say tape all the time because that's what I'm used to. He talked about jumping into the Kentucky Fried Chicken dumpster and getting the chicken cartilage, right? And it's not so much that the chicken was the ideal animal, it was getting products like collagen and glucosamine sulfate. And that those are rebuilding tools along with the 90 essential nutrients with the calcium and the MSM and all the other products in there. along with the glucogel, and you can rebuild and correct joint problems and bone problems and a lot of muscle problems, all by doing just that, right? Maybe some people have to start by fixing their gut, but then we're looking at this. All right. So we've already talked about the Healthy Start Pack by itself, the Healthy Digestive Pack, the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. And these are the packs that I really want you to learn. We have 2,000 products. I don't want you to learn all of them because I don't even know all of them, right? I have to look them up all the time. Someone calls me up and asks me about essential oil. I get Brenda Wright's book off my shelf and I look it up. I don't expect you guys to know everything. And I don't expect you guys to understand the science on how it works. All I want you to do is have the faith with Dr. Wallach's research that we've taken the time and the effort to put products together that will show benefits, right? So then we have people that have soft tissue organ problems. Now, everyone goes, well, what's a soft tissue? Well, we could name it the Healthy Brain Pack. We could name it the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, or we could name it the Healthy Brain, Heart, Lung, or the Healthy Brain, Heart, Kidney, Liver, or the Healthy Brain, Heart, Kidney, Liver, Pancreas, Stomach, or the Healthy Brain, Heart, right? In other words, all the organs, right? How can we be beneficial? Well, we heard Doc talk about some of his great research with the 90 essential nutrients and a simple little trace mineral product called selenium. And we heard him talk about all the great things that it will help prevent certain cardiovascular diseases. We've actually gotten a health claim stating that. It will help prevent certain cancers. We got a health claim preventing that with the help of Jonathan E. Moore and his group. And so we put together the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack because to give it the whole name would be so long, no one would memorize it, right? So it's our Healthy Start Pack with lots of EFAs because we want omega-6 with EPA and DHA and selenium. Now, this means you're going to be taking 9 EFAs a day, a lot of EFAs, but it's not that much. If you think about it as 3 per meal, just 3 per meal. If you go with Doc on the road, he brings it out, thank you, Pam, and he pulls all his vitamins out there, including the old-fashioned liquids that I love. But I guarantee every single meal, he's eating 3 to 5 EFAs. Now, I always ask with him because if you're with him a lot, and he'll be smiling when I say this, he plays with them in his mouth and they come sticking in and out and he'll play with it and then he swallows it. And I go, why do you do that? He says, because the saliva mixed with the soft gelatin, it makes it easier to swallow. So if you have the adults that have challenge swallowing the pills, tell them to play with their food. And they won't have the challenge. If it's a small child, you may have to get Smart FX, which is half the size of this, actually 1/3. Or you may have to poke a hole in it and squeeze it in their food. And then it's just a straight oil. But if you take a product like this, your lungs will show benefits, your heart will show benefits, your kidneys will show benefits, your liver will show benefits. If you enjoy it with eggs, your brain will show improvements. Everything that's a soft organ. So we've talked about hard tissue, the bones and joints. We talked about the soft tissue, the healthy brain and heart. We talked about blood sugar issues, digestive issues. What's my favorite issue to give kids, especially high school kids, especially if they're active? I like to give them the Healthy Athletic Pack. And that one has a good friend of mine, Theo Ratliff, was a basketball player. And basically the Atlanta Hawks wanted him to retire. But he didn't want to retire, but he was having lots of joint issues. He's a big basketball player. He's 6'11", my word. And so he came to Doc because of another friend telling him about the benefits of Doc. And Doc says, well, if we give you this, this, and this, and this, and you take all this, you'll be beneficial. And so we came out with a Healthy Athletic Pack. Now, guess what? What's the core? The 90 essential nutrients. And then what do we add to it? Glucogel to help the hard tissues, his joints, right? And Rebound to help muscles recover. Now, is Rebound just for kids? Absolutely not. Rebound I used when I was a volunteer fireman. I did it for 12 years. I was a volunteer fireman. You know, burning houses are kind of hot, right? And I was sweating excessively, losing all my nutrients, losing my energy. When you look at what's in here with the polysaccharides, oleosaccharides, and monosaccharides, your B vitamins, A, C, D, all the stuff that you lose when you sweat excessively is in this Rebound. It will help your body recover. Will it give you energy like ACT? No, drink ACT, drink Pollen Burst. But if you want your muscles to recover, rebounds the guy. Rebounds the guy. Healthy athletic pack. Now, how many people here have grandmothers that are still alive? I do. Mine's 93. Bless her heart. I'm going to go see her after this, take some flowers to her and whatnot. And she still as bright as a cucumber. Steve Wallach, Doc Wallach, they've all met her. They all know her. You know, she remembers what she was doing when she was 20 years old. The stories are great. I love her dearly, but she wants to be around a while. She wants to see her great grandchildren grow up and get married, right? Thanks, Pam. And so she wants to be around. So what does she take? 90 essential nutrients, anti-aging, and probiotics every day. But the anti-aging is the Cell Shield RTQ. Now, everyone wants to know, RTQ, where'd you come up with that name? Well, it's easy. Grapeseed extracts, active ingredients called resveratrol, R. T stands for turmeric, and Q stands for quercetin. It was one of our first great antioxidant products out there, has a great ORAC score, oxygen radical absorption capacity. There again, you don't need to know the science, just know that we take the time to do the products right, correct? If you want to take this a step higher as far as an antioxidant, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine tablets is about 3 times stronger than this as far as an antioxidant. Does it replace the Healthy Start Pack? No, it's an antioxidant. Nothing replaces this. That's the core of our line. But if you want to kick up the antioxidants, you can take the BTT tablets, as I call it, in addition to this, and it's a great antioxidant program. So those are the basic packs. Those, when you look at the catalog, the Healthy Start Packs, those are the cores. Those are the ones that I want you to learn to recommend, because in 95% of all the people you deal with, you're going to be recommending those things. Learning 6 things isn't difficult. Learning 2,000 things is a health challenge, right? There's lots of people up there. Everybody's upline should be able to help them if they run into a stumbling block. You're more than welcome to email me at richard@youngevity.com. That's a tough one. I get about 100 a day. I usually can respond to everybody's email in the given day. Just be patient with me. If you want, you can give me a call at 800-440-1241. We're going to do that again. 1-800, I'll sound like a commercial, 440-1241. And I'm in my office Monday through Thursday. Now, I'm in my 60s, so I called it semi-retirement. Doc calls me his son. But that can't be, because we're only 16 years apart in age, maybe 17, depending on how the months fall. But I take 3-day weekends off now. So go figure, right? But you can give me a call, and I'd be happy to talk to all of you if you have a challenge. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not supposed to prescribe, treat, or prevent a disease, but I can tell you what health products will be beneficial to increase the quality of your life. And there's a couple I want to make sure that I talk about in my last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you, Pam. And that is 2 that I love. And then the people who are going to follow up with me are going to talk about other products that are still in my passion. Sorry about my phone going off in the back. And that is, make sure you take enough plant-derived minerals. You know, I had a grandson that was autistic. Healthy Start Pack with extra minerals. I have people that have health challenges, one or another, extra plant-derived minerals. Is it the core of Dr. Wallach's message? Plant-derived minerals. Are plant-derived minerals in the Healthy Start Pack? Yes. Can you get more? Yes. Plant-derived minerals. Let me say this again. Plant-derived minerals are really important. Everyone, and I'm sorry, I'm going in and out. I have to keep my eye on my camera. Get the plant-derived minerals. If you don't like the unflavored, guess what? We have it in kiwi strawberry. Guess what? We have it in cherry. Or guess what? We have it in a pill form that 1 pill equals 1 ounce of liquid. Now, people go, oh, but the pills cost more. Yeah, I hear it all, right? Pills, there's 64 in a bottle. I'm not holding up the right bottle, so don't think that's what it looks like. There's 64 in a bottle, which means it equals 2 bottles of liquid. Then if you look at the price, oh, it's not that expensive. Well, duh, yes, we're not going to try to take advantage of you. The other one, now that I'm in my last minute, I-26. And when we talked at the beginning, we talked about your gut being healthy. I can put all the great stuff in it, but if I don't get rid of the bad stuff, the bad bacteria, there isn't room for the good stuff. So what does I-26 do? Gets rid of the bad stuff. Does it taste bad? No, it's almost absolutely tasteless. It's from an egg protein, egg membrane protein, just a scoop a day. Healthy Start Pack with the digestive products and I-26 will rebuild your gut, strengthen your immune system, and make you feel better. I hope this helped everybody. I love you all. Thanks for everyone that's been on the call and looking forward to listening to the other people. God save America. God save the world. Thank you, Dr. Wallach. Bye-bye.